How's everybody doing this evening? Gonna give a little short update to the crowd, and just we're gonna hit on three topics tonight. Actually, Boy Paradise here is gonna touch on Jay Wright and how awesome he's been doing this year.
It's been doing superb.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Ben Zobrist and how much of a little bitch he is, and then we're gonna give a shout out to our old friend Michael Jasper,
The largest man I've ever met in my life.
scariest man as well.
Scary as all fuck.
Glad he's on my side.
So let's just jump into it. Before Paul, how have you been doing lately?
Good. Got a final tomorrow. You know.
That's good. Straight A's.
No.
That's even better. Well, good to see everyone again. I just got back from San Francisco, where I was actually supposed to be going out and getting a beer with one of the guys from the league, Chris Wickert, but it's actually kind of a tragic story. He got his period for the first time this week, and so he just sat at home popping Midles.
Pray for C Cups, Wickert.
That's what it is. But now, let's talk about Jay Wright. Last couple years, he has always been in contention up until the end. He's done pretty well, stays active, makes the roster updates. But starting this year out, he's just absolutely been horrible. I mean, he's dead last in the standings. I think he has like a .167 winning percentage, which is terrible, but the worst part about it is Dan's actually beating him. The fact, I mean, Dan shouldn't be beating anyone in this league. Not even someone like Michael Jennings, who doesn't even check it. So that's pretty shameful. Jay Wright, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't know if it's because you're in other leagues and you're not paying enough attention to this one.
Or if you don't love us. Hurts my heart.
Or that, or if you're letting your girlfriend run this league. But actually, I think that she could do a better job. You actually might want to think about that. Maybe switch it up, have her run for a little while. I think that's what Lucas is going to be doing here shortly with Jimmy. But, Jay Wright, this is a shout out to you, man. You need to step up and get on the board. I don't know what you need to do, and I don't know how it is that a guy whose team this week can hit like 20 home runs can still be this terrible.
It's true.
I mean, you took me to a 5-5 tie, homie. You got to do better than that.
With 20 home runs, there's only a 5-5 tie?
Believe that.
Wow.
Shameful.
Sucks. You done?
I'm done.
All right. I want to talk a little bit about Ben Zobrist. I think it was, Wednesday? Thursday? One of those days.
Wednesday. Rays had a doubleheader.
Rays had a doubleheader. Zobrist he's a good guy to have on your roster. You know, he's got eligibility at several positions, so he's always there to be able to plug in case someone sits out a day or whatnot.
And the funny thing about Zobrist, he's had a really slow start anyway. Well, most of the Rays had, because the Rays started off losing like 9 out of their first 10 games. Weren't putting together any runs, but that seemed to change this past week.
It did. As Lucas knows, and myself, I'm playing Lucas this week, and he has Ben Zobrist. Well, as we entered the day where the Rays had the doubleheader, I had a 10 RBI lead on Lucas. Well, Ben Zobrist decides to hit 10 RBIs in one fucking day, and guess who's losing by 10 RBIs at the end of the day? Me. This doesn't sit well. Fuck Pittsburgh, because that's where you live now. Fuck Knoxville, because that's where you used to live. Fuck Cookville, because that's where you went to school with me. And fuck Columbia, because that's where you're from. And fuck Ben Zobrist. I don't know where he's from, but if I did, I'd say it. Jesus Christ, I'm pissed.
The most impressive thing about it is in the second game, he only had 2 RBIs. 8 of them came in a single game.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely crazy.
I had to sit there and laugh.
It was insanely depressing.
It was.
For everyone involved, except for Lucas.
True.
But if you saw the rest of Lucas's team, he probably didn't need a good day like that.
He did.
Where's some other injury news around the league? No, not really. It seems like
Sandoval.
everyone's getting hurt. Huh?
Sandoval got hurt.
Oh, yeah. Sandoval. Dude dropped, like 40 pounds in the offseason. Came out on a tear. One of my best players, even still in bases, and of course he breaks some fucking bone in his fucking arm or hand or some fucking bullshit like that. So I had to put him to my DL and pick up Aviles, who went ahead and hit me a home run, got me 4 RBIs today. So
Jay Wright, I'm sure you know that.
yeah, good ad by Joe.
No other real big injuries, I
No.
don't believe.
Nothing too big in the fantasy world. Like I said, I'm not going to do this video too much longer on this one. You guys have webcams. We need to see some videos back. Here's looking at you, Kevin. Make something happen. Put on your little gay robe thing that you and your girlfriend both have one.
Yeah, that's weird, dude. Whatever the fuck that was.
Why are you doing that? I have no idea.
Jay Wright, I'm sure you have some weird road thing you do with your girlfriend as well, so, hit us up.
Yeah. Nothing like too bondage, like too...
Yeah, no S&M. I don't want to hear Rihanna's song in the background while you're making a video.
But no, lastly, shout out to our boy Michael Jasper. For those who don't know him, you obviously have never partied at the Sim Kai house because it's impossible to miss him when he's there. Dude's like 6'9".
Hey, he's 6'5", and they said he played his senior year at Bethel on the offensive and defensive line at 430 pounds. But he was trying to get drafted, and he's been working out. He got down to 378. Guy's got a 33-inch vertical, a 9.5-inch broad jump, can dunk a basketball with one step. And he got drafted in the 7th round by the Buffalo Bills. So shout out to our boy Michael Jasper.
Way to go, Jasper. Enjoy the winters up there in Buffalo.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
I hear they're nice.
Good thing you got a lot of extra layers, dog.
All right. Well, like I said, month into the season, everything's going pretty well so far. Thankfully, Kevin was finally able to beat John, so someone finally took the king down. Thank you for that, Kevin. One of the few things I will probably ever thank you for. But nonetheless, moving forward, we'll go ahead and release Player of the Week and Player of the Month also, which I'm not sure who it's going to be. Pretty sure Player of the Week is probably going to be Ben Zobrist. So.
Yeah, fuck him. We already covered this.
Yep.
Peace.
That's it.
All night, never worried about a damn thing. Yeah,